Summoners War Reloaded. Alright guys, my thoughts on the update. Like seriously, I've stayed quiet, I've just kicked back and waited. I didn't have high hopes. And now we're just gonna see what my thoughts are about the Reloaded, okay? So this is based on my opinion. I've been playing the game since the server started, EU server, what is it, 8 years now? And it's just, this is what I think of the update, okay? So let's get into it and discuss it in the comments. Like, I don't know how to say this, but like a lot of comments that I've been seeing in other videos, YouTube videos, and the comments, there's a lot of people are really excited about this update, and I think half of you are very delusional, or you must be new to the game, because people that have been playing this game, well, me personally, I've been playing this game for long, we all know that this second part where it says new dimensional hole, new 2A awakening is included part of their reload update, and it's something that was already promised to us before, and it's not such a big deal. It's just been overdue, and like they're making a big deal about it. No, we're supposed to be getting that as promised, and why is it need to be end of August? Why does it need to be included in the reloaded? Like, I personally think it's a scam, because that was promised to us. Like, seriously, think about it. Like, use a delusional if you think that is something like exciting, because that was actually promised to us. I don't know how clearly I can say that to us. So that second part is like, doesn't even matter. It's not even there, because it's just a load of trash. But now we'll have a look at the YouTube presentation that they did and see what's new in this first part. There is new stuff in the first part, but how do I feel about it, and what do I think about it? What do you guys actually do think about it? Is there another point of view you guys are gonna see, or is there only one way of seeing things? And I don't know. We'll see how it is. So let's move on to the next. Okay, they were talking about like adding things and removing things. They're adding a new dungeon, and what I think about this new dungeon, honestly, it's shit. No one cares about these runes, okay? No one cares about these runes. Yes, the fight runes are good, but like what, 5% of us care about these runes? No one uses these runes. No one farms for these runes. People have farmed for fight runes in the past, or can craft fight runes, because you can just craft fight runes. It's much better because you're actually getting fight runes instead of farming the dungeon and getting a random one. So I think this new dungeon is pretty useless, in my opinion. Okay, so they've just added the new dungeon to farm, which we're not gonna farm, because we weren't even farming the bistries for this. We were farming to get the essence or whatever stuff to craft the fight runes specifically, not any other runes. So I think this, and this is the whole update, they use this monster as like the reloaded new thing. Like, if you honestly stop and just think about it for a second, it's actually pretty disappointing. Again, my opinion. Okay, with this seal, new rune seal, like, we complained about one monster, like the Manon, having a 15% chance to nullify your attack. Now we have a 15% chance to rune that will just stop your violent procs, despair, or whatever it is. What I think about this, I don't think anything about this. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's bad. I think it's just okay. It's just normal. It's not very exciting. It's also like underwhelming. I don't know, like, I guess I wasn't expecting anything, so it doesn't excite me or anything. I don't know about you guys. Like, it could be good, could be bad. I just have no thoughts on this. This is just okay. This is something new, so yeah, this can be included with the reloaded. No, thank you. 6 months season system. Don't believe you. Bullshit, lies. Thank you. I personally think the new like giant and dragon, like that you can't use Trukaru or stuff like that, I don't think that's a good thing, because now we have to all change our farming teams. It's inconvenient for the people that have less time. People have like Devilmon their Trukarus, spent time building their Trukarus, to have a farming team so you can get the runes, because it's hard enough trying to get the runes that roll for you than finding a team every 6 months or every time for a new dungeon. I think Trukaru was a good thing, because you can focus on getting your runes and focus on upgrading your runes and using your runes. on your monsters. Now it's like find the team. Yes, some people might like PvE, but this is only gonna last a week. After a week, everyone's gonna find the team, and then it's just gonna be the same for the next month, next year, or whatever. So I think it's very, very inconvenient, especially since the game is like not as exciting as it used to be, because it's called Summoner's War, and there's nothing in this update to do with anything with summoning, which more on that later at the end of this video. This new rune intangible, I also like, if you've been playing the game for 8 years, you already have your sets. This could be nice if it did like triple or quad roll, but we know we've only gotten one in 8 years, one quad roll or triple roll. I'm not very excited about this. It's new, but it's not exciting. It's not exciting. It's just normal again, same as the seal one, but whatever. Okay, so on to the next. All right, now this is exciting, but let me tell you before you guys get excited, yes, you can power up a rune to plus 15. It's good, but can you guys just for a second and stop and remember that this is at least about 3 years overdue. 3 years overdue. Like, we wanted this 4 years ago, man. 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. The last update when you did it, where you can power up runes and go do something else, this should have been implemented then, and it was already overdue. So like, yes, you're excited for this, but this is something that, like, even, let me show you something. This is Summoner's War Chronicles, right? When they were spending time building this game and neglecting us on Summoner's War Sky Arena, look what they did right, alright? You can pick any rune, enhance, and boom, +9, one go, boom, +12. Look at that. They already have this in Summoner's War Chronicles. Why did we not have this earlier, you know? This is overdue by 3 years. Yeah, so like, in saying that, yes, it's good, but like, I'm not gonna sit here and be grateful and thankful for something that's overdue by many, many years. It is exciting, it's good for the game, but it's, in my opinion, a little too late. And if you're new to the game, like, G's on you, because you get to experience this, but all of us have suffered for 8 and 9 years with the power-ups, okay? Even in the background, it powers up for a very long time and wastes a lot of mana. Finally, this is here, but it's I don't know why you need a press event for this, because it's fucking I can't say anything. I'm not hating or anything, but it's just how I feel, and this is the truth. Okay, this new thing that you get from like runes that you sell or whatever, dismantle or whatever you do with them, like, we already craft runes. Why can't you just make the crafting a little bit more efficient or better rates than adding something new to the game? When you're talking about removing things from the game, you've added something new to the game, which makes it more overwhelming. Thank you. You're probably gonna sell these in a pack or something. Okay, artifact update was like, I didn't really like it, but I think it was good for the game because it took it to the next step it needed. But they're showing you data that artifact dungeons are not being used at all, like compared to like normal rune farming. Artifact dungeons are not being farmed, and we know a lot of people do farm artifacts. They're the top players, but they did do a good thing with the artifacts by removing some stats that are useless, but also having them drop at power up 15, which is really good in my opinion. But I think like maybe they could have like had artifacts drop in Dragon B12 or Giant B12 with a rune maybe, or something like that, like an extra artifact and a rune or something, you know, instead of having another separate dungeon, because again, this is another dungeon you have to be farming while you still got to be raiding, farming runes, farming artifacts, farming mana. Well, not anymore, since now you can just power up runes. Yeah, like doing all those things, it's very hard. And then farming enchants, okay? So, but this is still very nice. I do like this. Power artifacts dropping at 15. Some substats that aren't being used are removed, so making it less, because the combination is so many different things. The rune storage needs to be a much larger for artifacts, because you have elemental and type artifacts and you don't have enough storage for it. You need a HP type artifact, you need an attack type artifact, you need a dark artifact, you need a light artifact, and there's just the storage room is not enough. It should be the same as the rune storage in my opinion, but I guess in 4 years we'll get that. Thank you. This is great if like Summoners War Chronicles is bringing new players to Summoners War, and then some of them are going to Sky Arena to try it out, which I think if you played Chronicles, it's very hard to play Sky Arena in my opinion, because Sky Arena is just, what they do in Chronicles is everything right, everything wrong that's in Sky Arena, okay? That includes even the AI in Chronicles is like a little bit bad, but it's still better than what Summoners War AI is. But anyways, in saying that, this is great for bringing new players to the game. Yeah, but for us people that have been playing 8-9 years, we don't need this. Like, most of us don't even use that energy. We have 1,000 Rainbow Mons and 1,000 fodder, and does not really matter. It just just quicker to do, okay? But it takes like what, extra 20 minutes? Thank you for that. This one here, I don't really think about it too much. Like, besides people that spent all their money to get Oliver, and then like they got Oliver and then the monster stuff gets, I don't think anything about this, you know? I don't know how it's gonna be, if it's gonna be good or bad, but we'll see how it is. All right, we'll see how it is. Could it nerf these monsters by a huge lot, or will it be just the same? I think it's a nerf, but we will see how it works. Antares, I don't know about Antares. Okay, but yeah, that's that. No, I don't think too good, not too bad about this. Completely fine with this. I don't know how it's gonna be. They also talked about nerfing despair runes, and I do agree with that, because a despair stun is more tilting than a violent proc. In my opinion, I think a lot of you aren't gonna agree, but like, I think I always said the last 1 year, I said you guys need to nerf despair, because it was more triggering than Fire, okay? But anyways, that is the Reloaded event. There wasn't things that were like the 2As that they're gonna announce later in August. It shouldn't be included in Reloaded, because that was already promised to us before, so they shouldn't even make a big deal about that, and they should deliver on their promise, which is already over too late. The power up rune is, thank you, is very nice, but it's a little too late. The enchants and the gems being moved to the Rift Beasts. I also don't like that, because you got to farm them there somewhere, or in just R5 they could have removed all those Rift Beasts, and then R5 could have just dropped a gem and an enchant at the same time, so dropping 2 runes at the same time. Yeah, and let me show you this. Okay, like, the reason why I think Summoners War is not as exciting anymore is because, like, the first 4 years, 5 years we were playing the game, we were summoning, we were getting new monsters, but at this point of 9 years, 8 years, it's not exciting. There's nothing for summoning. Like, I don't have the will to summon. Like, I don't care at all. Like, I'm missing 1 or 2 monsters, but like, that's it. Other than that, I need runes, right? Then there's nothing else that I want. And then I play some Siege, I play RTA, I play World Boss, or whatever it is. It is like, so I think they missed a big opportunity to add something about like summoning, or adding new monsters, like 5 new Nat 5s, 10 new Nat 5s, 20 Nat 4s, you know. And Summoners War Chronicle has a pity system, you know, like giving people a chance to get an LD Nat 5, you know. After 70 LDs, you get an LD scroll, and after 10 of them, which is after 700 of the 700 LDs, you get a Transcendence LD scroll. So small things like this, especially for new players, like mystical scrolls, pity system to give them the monsters that they want, instead of waiting years to get them. It took me 4 years to get Galleon, you know what I mean? And they missed their chance to do something about summoning, because it is Summoners War and I ain't summoning. Okay, I ain't summoning. That's disappointing. I think that's all my thoughts about this. I know it's a little bit negative. It's just how I feel, and I don't know why some of these don't see this. Yes, there's good things in here. Yes, they're overdue, but we want to summon. We want new monsters. We want better rune movements, which we don't have. You've given us a power up to 15, which is overdue. The 2As should have been here already like 6-9 months ago. So I think this was a waste of time. It was hyped up too much. Welcome to the new players. This is it. This is me I am you in like 6 years times or 4 years times or 2 years time or even a year's time, depends how long it takes you to catch up. But this is how I feel. I'm sorry it was a little negative, but it's the truth. Going forward, I'm just gonna continue to be chilled, enjoy my time playing Siege, and that's it for this video, guys. Any thoughts, just write them down in the comments. Thank you for watching. Yalla bye.